Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and good morning to my students. Last time I was doing question number exercise 1.5, but due to shortage of time, I couldn't complete it. So I will start the same exercise from question number 2. Part A, what does it say? That 14 is written and log bracket. I say it bracket 1, 2, 4, 7, and 14. 4, 7, and 14. These are flower brackets, but in short, I say these are brackets. There are three types of brackets. These are semi-round brackets, and these are called parentheses. These are flower brackets, and these are square brackets. You also see all these three at your keyboard, on the calculators, and on the PC. The question is, which number in each set is not the factor of a given number? Which number in this given set? Now this is a set of the numbers. This is the set of the numbers, and this is the given number. 14 is the given number, and this is the set of the numbers, and we have to find that which number is not the factor of 14. So what we do here is, in the rougher, we just draw again. Now I know that 1 is the factor of 14 and 14 is also vector of 14. So what we do is we draw a tree table. Now this is 7. Okay. Now you see, my dear students, this qualified, this qualified, this qualified, and this qualified in just one step. But 4 doesn't qualify over here. And to check it, counter check it, you can divide 14 by 4, and 4 3 times is 12, and we are left with one remainder, and that is 2. So my dear students, 4 is not the number which is the factor of 14. So the answer is 4 over here. The answer is 4 over here. Similarly, for the next question, next part in fact, and it is 15, and the set of numbers is 1, 3, 5, 15, 45. 1, 3, 5, 15, 45. 1, 3, 5, 15, 45. 1, 3, 5, 15, 45. Okay. Close the bracket. So again, what we do, I told you two tests for 3, 5, 0, even number. I have to add these two, and the number is 6, which is divisible by 3. Since it is 5, it is also divisible by 5. So we strike out this, we strike out this, we strike out this, we strike out this. Because 15 is the highest factor of 15 itself. But 45 is beyond 15. So now there is no chance that 45 is the factor of 15. 15 is the factor of 45, but 45 is not the factor of 15. So here the answer will be 45. 21. 1, 3, 7, 14, 21. 1, 3, 7, 14, 21. So again, strike out this because 1 is always the factor. Strike out 3 also because what we get here is 3 and 3 is divisible by 3. So therefore strike out this also, and when 3 is the factor, 7 is factor as well because 7 3 times is strike out this and strike out this because 21 is again the factor of 21 and 14 is not the factor of 21. You can check it over here. 14 1 times 14 and what we get here is 7 and 7 is not divisible by 14. So here the answer is 40. Question part D. I write 33 and the set of given numbers is 1 3 11 22 33. 1 3 11 22 33. 1 3 11 22 33. 1 3 11 22 33. So again strike out this because this is 6. If I add these two digits, it is 6. Therefore, it is divisible by 3. And when it is divisible by 3, it is divisible by 11 also because it is 33. And 33 itself, the number left here is 22. You can check it here that 33 is not divisible by 22. We get 11 as a remainder. Well, students, now the last part of question number 2 is 42 is the given number and the set of the numbers is 3, 6, 7, 8 and 40. You know what you have to find is that which number is not the factor of 42. So what we do is we write here 42 and keep on building a tree. Write a number 42 and keep on building a tree downwards because this tree has branches downwards. So what we do is 2, 21 and 3, 7. So my dear students, from this uh, branch of tree, we have come to know that 3 is a factor, 7 is a factor, and 3 multiplied 2 is also a factor. If I multiply this 3 with this 2, we get 6, and 7 is factor, and 14 is also factor because 7 multiplied 2 is 14. And one another way of finding the factors are that you may add 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. 4 plus 2 is equal to 6 and this is divisible by 3. Right? When this is divisible by 3, then the whole 42 is divisible by 3 as well. You can see it, you can check it on in the rough one that 3 1 times 3, 12 and 14. So what we get is the last factor also, and that is 14. 14 from this tree also. So what we strike out, what we rule out are the, now this is the factor, this is the factor, this is the factor, this is the factor, and which one is not the factor? 8 is not the factor here over here because you see 42 when divided by 8 gives us 5 times 40 and 2 is the remainder and 2 is the remainder over here. So when we get remainder, that means that the 8 or the number is not the factor of the number we are finding. So the answer over here is 8. Only 8 is the number which is not the factor of 42. Rest of the numbers are. So we proceed to the next question. Question number 3, exercise 1.5 part A is state true or false in each case. 3 is the factor of 333. So we have to find that whether 3 is the factor of 313 or not. So this is very simple. We just check it for the test of divisibility. 3 plus 1 is 4 and 4 plus 3 is 7. So 3 is not 330 is not divisible by 3. You can check it from division method. 3, 1, 3, 3, 1 the 3. Bring 1 over here. You cannot divide. Put 0, 3 and 3, 3 are 9, 3, 4 are 12. So 1 remainder left over here. So 313 is not divisible by 3. So what was the question? Is a factor of? No, this is not the factor of. Therefore, the answer be false. This is not the factor of. False. The statement is false. You just read from your book. State true or false in each case. 3 is factor of. 3 is not the factor of. This is false. So B. I must write to avoid any confusion. I will write here 9 is a factor of 99. 9 is a factor of 99. I have just written to avoid any confusion. So of course it is the factor of 99 is factor of 9 because 99 can be divisible by 9. You can see here that it is divisible wholly on 11 times and no remainder is left. So this statement is true. True. See, 3 is factor of 300. 3 is a factor of 300. So again you see that if we add these 3 digits, the answer is 3. So this is divisible by 300 and you can also check it. Don't do it straight away. Just check it and then do it. 300, 3 1 times 3, 0, put a 0, 0 and put a 0 here. So this is true. 2 is factor of 300. Part D, 2 is a factor of 300. As I told you, if you get 0 or an even number at the end of any given number, then it is divisible by 2. So my statement state that this is true. So I just check it for 2 again. So 2, 1 are 2, 2 1 are 2, 1 come out of here, 5, 10, 0 and put 0 over here. So that statement is true. 2 is factor of 1, 2, 2, 4, 8, 8. 2 is factor of 1, 2, 2, 4, 8, 8. So again, you see the number is too large. I told you the test of divisibility. that if 0 or any even number come at the end of any long number, then it is divisible by 2, no matter how much long it is. Do it in the number in this direction, this much long may be divisible by 2 if only the end digit is even. So this is true. I don't have to check it because this is true. F2 is 12 is the factor of 60. 12 is the factor of 60. Yes, we can check it. 60, 30, 2, 15, 2, 5 and 3. So you see what I got factors over here, 2, 2 and 3. If I multiply only this one side, what I get here is 12. 2 times 2 is 4 and 4 times 3 is 12. So it is true. FG. 210 is factor of 210. 210 is a factor of 210. Of course it is. We just studied it in the last lecture that the number itself is also the factor, but this is the highest factor of the given number. So this is the highest factor of this, so it is true. Only one false have been come since now. Only one false. Rest of all are true. 8 is factor of 420. GH. 8 is factor of 100 and what? 420. 420. Let me check. You get a factor of 428. 8 5s are 40. 20 and this is not divisible by. So 8 is not the factor. So this is false. So dear students, these are all the parts of question number 3 and you see our answers. Now there is one oral question. What is the smallest factor and largest factor of any given number? As I told you in my lectures many times, but to answer here again, let me take one number, any number from maybe this. Let me take 9. As I told you, the factors of 9 are 1, 3 and 9. 1, 3 and 9. So dear students, you see that for 9 I got 1, I got 9. 1 is always the factor of the given number and this is the smallest factor of the given number and the number itself is the largest factor, highest factor of that number. So yes, the number 1 and the given number, the same number is the factor of the given number. So the answer for question number 4 is 1 is the lowest factor and the given number is the largest number of the largest factor of the number. Given number, I write it given. It is the highest. Starting from 1 and the given number is the highest factor. Now my dear students, let me answer to the questions which are conveyed to me from the comment box. And a student So just ask me what is the multiplication table of the signs. Maybe I have spoken this word in any of my lecture. The multiplication table of signs. Now this is very simple. You know that this is a positive sign, plus. If we multiply it with plus, we get answer as plus. If we multiply plus times minus, we get number negative. If we multiply negative sign with a negative sign, we get positive. So dear students, this is the multiplication table. If I write the reverse of this, it will be again negative. So there are two the outcomes, two positive and two negatives. So this means that when you multiply a positive number with a positive number, the answer is positive. Just like this, you multiply 3 with 12, you get a positive number. And I have also told you, when nothing is written at the left hand side of the digits, then it means it is understood that this is positive. Unless and until it is written, it is positive. So it is 36. You see that this is again 36. So while multiplying two positive numbers, we get positive answer. And if one of this is negative, this is positive, I don't have to write, because I have told you that it is understood that this is positive unless and until it is specified over here. So if I multiply this number, the answer will be minus 36. So you see, again, if both numbers are negative, then the outcome is positive. And again, for this, it is negative again. You see, for the same signs, the outcome will always be positive. Same signs, the outcome is positive. For different signs, the outcome will be negative. This is the simple rule. Same signs, outcome is positive if you multiply them, and different signs, it is negative. And there is one more table, addition table of signs. When we add two positive numbers, the outcome is positive. When we add different numbers, it depends. I leave this here. When we add two negative numbers, the addition is there. We have to find the sum, but with the negative sign. And I am going to leave this again here. Now these two depends upon the situation. The first one is clear. Just as if you add two numbers, 34 added by 12 gives us 46. Now you can see that it is understood that this is positive. When we have different signs in addition, in fact this is addition, but we call technically it subtraction. This is subtraction. And for the same number, if we subtract 12 from 34, and you see that the 34 is positive number. So what we get here is 22. 4 and 2, 22. And you see the answer is positive again. Positive. Because the bigger number, the larger number is positive. When the larger number is positive, and the smaller number is negative, the answer is positive. And again, if we have two negative numbers, what will be the outcome? It will be minus sign. Rest of we are going to sum up. You sum in usual way 6 plus 2 8, 3 plus 1 4. Because let me give you example right over here. This is zero line and this is the negative side of this zero line. Now you have to add two negative numbers. That means let me take some smaller numbers because I have written very small. 1 and 3. Minus 1 and minus 3. You add minus 1 and you have already taken minus 1. Now you have to take minus 3. Now this becomes minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. Now what comes? The outcome? This is the outcome. So what is the total number? 4. But in the negative direction. So this is in the negative direction. So the numbers are added together but with the negative sign. Now what will happen if the larger number is negative and the smaller number is positive? Now this is the larger number and this is the smaller number. 36 minus and plus 12. 36 minus is the negative number and what will happen? We will have to find the difference between the two. And this is 24 with the negative sign. So what comes here is negative. So dear students, this was the answer of the question asked to me in the comment box. I am getting very appreciative response from your side and keep on watching this channel. Uh, I hope that you will find this very easy in the later stage. So dear students, it's time to say goodbye. Allah Hafiz.